Welcome to the Application Lab. Today, we are reviewing Nevada license renewal, required notifications, and cooperative certificates. Our goal today is to map out a clear, step-by-step process to help you track your compliance duties. Before we start, you need to know exactly when your initial license was issued and whether you are in your first year or a later renewal cycle. We are breaking this process down into 4 chronological areas: renewal timing, education requirements, mandatory notices, and rules for out-of-state cooperation. Mastering this sequence helps prevent the administrative errors that can unexpectedly pause your ability to practice. Step 1 is timing. Your first Nevada real estate license is valid for exactly 12 months. After that first year, subsequent renewed licenses are generally valid for 24 months. Regardless of the cycle, your license expires at midnight on the last day of the month it was issued. If you miss that expiration date but renew within 1 year, you must pay a late fee along with your regular renewal fees. However, if the license remains expired for more than 1 year, it cannot be renewed. Understanding the shift from a 12-month initial cycle to a 24-month renewal cycle helps ensure you don't accidentally cross that unrecoverable 1-year expiration mark. Step 2 is education. The courses you take depend entirely on whether this is your first renewal. To keep this straight, remember this phrase: first year, post-license. After that, continuing education. During that first year, post-license education requires 15 specific modules totaling 30 hours of instruction. For second and later renewals, you need 36 hours of continuing education, and exactly 18 of those hours must be live instruction. If you hold a broker management, property management, or business brokerage designation, those required specialty hours count as part of your 36-hour total, not on top of it. Submitting the wrong category of education, like taking continuing education during your first year, will result in a rejected renewal. Step 3 covers your reporting duties. You have exactly 10 days to notify the real estate division of any personal address change or broker business address change. When changing your broker affiliation, your current broker must submit the required form and fee so the division can issue a new license to your new broker. If a broker terminates an associated licensee, that broker has a strict 10-day deadline to submit the license and forms to the division. Once terminated, a separate clock starts for the licensee. This timeline shows the 30-day window the licensee has to associate with a new broker. If that 30-day reaffiliation deadline passes, the license is placed on inactive status. You also have a 10-day deadline to report certain criminal convictions or pleas involving fraud, deceit, misrepresentation, or moral turpitude. By treating 10 days as your default window for reporting any structural or legal change, you avoid unexpected shifts to inactive status. Step 4 involves out-of-state brokers. They can work with a Nevada broker using an out-of-state broker cooperative certificate, which is strictly limited to 1 year. Only a natural person who is not a Nevada resident can qualify for this certificate. Under this arrangement, the Nevada broker remains in charge of the transaction from beginning to end. This list breaks down the operational boundaries, notably that any money received in the transaction may only be handled by the Nevada broker. Because the Nevada broker takes on vicarious liability for the out-of-state broker's actions, these strict rules regarding control and transaction funds are non-negotiable. Quick recap. First-year licenses last 12 months and require 30 hours of post-license education, while later renewals last 24 months and require 36 hours of continuing education. This summary covers the rest. Report changes to the division within 10 days, and remember that Nevada brokers maintain complete control over cooperative certificate transactions. Follow the Application Lab for real estate concepts made simple. This content is for educational purposes only and should not be considered legal, financial, or professional advice. Always check current laws, regulations, licensing rules, and local requirements before making decisions. Tracking these precise deadlines keeps your license active, leaving you free to focus on your real estate practice instead of administrative cleanup.